So I worked at Nygard for like, I think 3 months. I got the job to basically pay for a kitchen renovation. I was working freelance design at the time and needed to pick up something a little bit more steady. So the graphic design and photography area down in the basement of the Nygard building on Inkster is super crazy. It's like really dark down there. There's like no lights. There's big posters of Mr. Nygard everywhere. It's super hard to actually work down there. I'd always have headaches. I'd get migraines. I'd be working away and there'd be these crickets chirping, and I was like, what the fuck are these crickets all the time, these crickets? And so in order to kind of kill time in between, photoshopping dinks into the ads that I was working on, I'd go around and try and hunt these crickets. And I started getting pretty good at it. I'd make like different weapons that I could get in behind desks and in behind filing cabinets where these crickets were chirping. And it turns out these crickets they're like white crickets. They're super weird, like albino crickets or something. But they came into the building from boxes of clothes that were shipped in from China. Anyway, while I was there, one of the annual Peter Nygard pep talks was happening where Mr. Nygard came into the building to sort of rally all his employees, and did this like epic 3-hour long speech to the whole office building. So he started telling everybody about this new plan that he was kind of like spearheading or implementing into the organization. Like if you stuck it out in that company for long enough, you could buy into this new sort of life plan that he'd been developing with researchers somewhere around the world. And it was what he called the reverse aging paradigm. And this is a regimen of taking stem cells harvested from human, I assume they're from human fetuses. It reverses the aging process, apparently. He had a whole bunch of like a big PowerPoint before and after slideshow kind of thing to show everybody how he looked super old before, and then miraculously, a lot through the power of Photoshop obviously, but he would miraculously lose decades of aging, and he was super jacked. The whole time he held a microphone to his mouth, like not on a stand but just in his hand for like 3.5 hours. And when his arm would get tired, he would just sort of hold his other hand with his other hand. It was pretty fucking hilarious. I think I quit the following week.